This is my new Raspberry Pi, and as you can see, I added a heatsink here to keep it cool. I also added a cell phone charger. It's battery powered, and it allows me to check the battery level. It also works as a pass-through, so I can charge it while I'm using it, which is nice because the power goes out. I've got basically a little UPS backup. No idea how long it runs. Now, I've also been playing with the GPIO ports here, and I added this little device here. And I wrote some software that goes through, and as you watch here, the lights will come on. Now, what this indicates is overclocking. I have this device overclocked, but the Raspberry Pi runs at 700 megahertz all the time unless it's under heavy load. Then the overclocking takes over. Now, what I've done is I've measured the time and how long it's been overclocked to give you an idea of how long it's been going, how much load it's under. So right now I'm running primes, puts it under a little CPU load. You can see as every second it adds another click. And then as it gets to the top, or near the top, I ran out of resistors, but as it gets near the top, it stops, and if I kill the primes program, it goes back down to the regular 700 megahertz. Now, if I start up something simple like EMACS, well, you can see nothing happens because it doesn't do much, but there's any program that you could start up would potentially cause it to be overclocked and cause load. Let's do a find. That should cause helps I remember my password. Find slash. And as you can see, it's putting it under considerable load. It's pretty nifty what you can do with one of these things. Okay, let's kill that find. And as you can see, it drops right back down. Now, I've also written some other pretty nifty toys. Flash LED. And all this does is just make the LED flash in order, and it just kind of walks. Now, take into account that see how it's erratic there? There's actually a daemon running, which monitors the CPU speed. And that's actually still running at the same time. So the two programs are conflicting slightly. I also wrote this one here, which clears the LED. And you see how that does? It just turns it all on, and then turns it all off again. It's kind of a nifty little thing. It was more of a test than anything else, just to make sure I can control all the pins properly out of the GPIO port. I am incredibly impressed with this device. And hopefully at some point I'm going to be getting some servos and some controller boards, maybe some relay boards, so I can actually have this thing drive around by itself, because that would be really awesome.